Hi, I'm Mintone Francesco and I'm really happy to introduce you this brand new course of prosthodontics with Giacomo Fabbri. We will try to bring you along this path, analyzing aesthetic, function, minimal invasive dentistry, digital dentistry, materials, tip and tricks. So we will try to give you really a full analysis of this field. The idea is to take you at whatever level you are, and with all our lecture, analyzing all the topics in prosthodontics, try to bring you to the next level and to create something that will help you in the daily activity. We will analyze also what is the role of the prosthodontics in case you work with other colleague in the rehabilitative team. And so for us, the prosthodontics is the conductor. It's the person that have to guide all the other experts in the way to obtain a predictable aesthetic final restoration. The target for us is to analyze the patient, speak with the patient, understand what are the wishes, and then from what is their request, bring them with a predictable approach to the final restoration, something that will match exactly their desire. We will analyze in detail how to create natural appearance restoration, so something that will match exactly the request of the patient, so something that will go in details in whatever is considered a natural restoration and something that probably all the patient wish. To create this type of restoration, we will start from an aesthetic analysis, so from the factually generated treatment plan, analyzing in details what is important for us in the way to create something nice. So starting with the line, starting with different evaluation, rest position, smile, and created smile design at the end of our analysis. For sure, we will take care about the functional aspects, so how to create an ideal occlusal plan, how to create the cusp, what type of occlusion we need to have in our rehabilitation. And if you're interested in this type of aspect, we will go in details in the way to bring you to the next level. One important topic that for us, for me and for Giacomo, is probably the key point in our daily activity is the previsualization. Previsualization is start from the walks up, created on the base of all the aesthetic concept that we have in mind, from on the base of the functional concept, and after the walks up with the silicone index, we will transfer this prosthetic profile in the mouth of the patient without prepare anything, without go with the soft tissue managing, but only evaluating before to start if the idea of aesthetic that we have in mind match exactly the request of the patient. So it's something that is the starting point before to go with the active part of the therapy, so the preparation, the crown lengthening, or whatever is in the base of this type of treatment. And we will guide you in how to prepare the teeth. So keeping in mind that nowadays the idea is always to go for a minimal invasive prosthetic procedure, so something that try to save as much as possible the dental structure, so enamel as much as possible. So we will teach you how to create a calibrated preparation, starting from the prosthetic profile that we have in mind with the previsualization, and go for the ideal room, the ideal space that we need for the rehabilitation. After the preparation design, we will analyze also the design of our rehabilitation. So if there is the need to create a veneer or a tabletop or a buccal occlusal veneer, veneers, a normal crown. So we will analyze in detail what we can do and what is better to do in the mouth of the patient. As I was telling you before, we will try to take care about details, so how to transfer all the information in the way to create a natural appearance restoration. So as you can see in the left side of the screen, we have restoration that look like teeth. They look like natural. In difference, in the other side of the screen, on the right side, we have restoration, more or less the same dimension, but are not natural. They look like crowns, something fake, something that probably the patient don't like. So it's not only the color that make the difference. For us, really important is to analyze the shape, the texture, and all the details that transform a restoration in natural teeth. For sure, we will speak in details about the digital dentistry, so how to scan, how to make an intraoral scanning in a predictable way, how to use the software that are on the market in the way to analyze better the case, and how to use this in the way to create a functional restoration. And we will go step by step in this aspect as well. We will speak about material, so when and how to use this material, when it's better to use one type of material, when it's better to use another one, considering biological aspect and consider aesthetic, for example. And then for sure we will finalize with the cementation, so tip and tricks in how to cement our restoration in a predictable way, in the way to have a long-lasting restoration, how to isolate the field, what type of cement we have to use, and go step by step for a predictable result. So this is just an introduction to tell you that we have a lot of things to speak about, and for sure our target is to bring you to the next level of prosthodontics. I hope to see you, and hi, bye, ciao.